What's up guys, NepentheZ here and welcome to episode 27 of Ruin Arandima. Yeah, team that I'm using. It's been a crazy day. We've got Marlos and Rafael Sobis up front with Mekusel as a centre forward. In midfield we are running with Ilsinho, Elkison and informed Diego Souza, and at left back we've got Marcio Azevedo. We've got Thiago Silva at centre back, Manuel Cicinho and informed Julio Cesar in defence. I've played this team now. I've played with this team now for about 10 games. I've won all 10 games. This guy's got a guest, by the way. I just saw that. I don't usually play people with guests, but I can't be bothered to back out really. So yeah, I played like 10 or so games with this team and I've won every single game. It's a great team to use. I mean, it's got everything you need other than like a super fast striker, which I could effectively swap out, like, I don't know, Marlos for Wallison or something like that and just really make the team complete. This is just a great team to use, and I urge anyone that wants a cheap Brasilva team, a cheap skill team, to build a team like this. Obviously Thiago Silva is going to be a player that you're not going to be able to get in a cheap team, but you can get Dede instead of him. And then obviously at right back, you know, there's I think like Belletti or someone like that, or one of the I think the Man United right back, even though it's not Liga do Brazil. What am I talking about? Sorry guys, I'm just trying to concentrate a little bit here, as per usual. Oh, done, sunshine. Ugh. I've scored some immense goals with this team as well, like really incredible goals. But first of all guys, I just want to say thank you for all the support you guys have given me, you know, over every single video that I ever get. I had somebody message me on Twitter today, and I know he watches my videos. Oh, what a finish there. The weaker foot of Marlos, showing how it's done. I know this guy watches my videos. I can't remember his name, unfortunately, but he tweeted me a couple of hours ago and said he always likes my videos because I say it would mean a lot to me, and as if he put the hashtag sucker afterwards, as if it didn't actually mean a lot to me, but it really does. Like, you don't understand how important it is for people who do this kind of thing to get the good feedback that they get, because it really makes it worthwhile. And it really, like, it just makes me want to keep doing videos, you know. Like, obviously last week I had a little bit of controversy with a few subscribers and stuff in the live streams and whatnot, and the support that you guys gave me just made me up and put in another video the very next day, because it just kind of, it definitely makes it worthwhile. And for the very small percentage of people that cause problems on YouTube, and not just my account, on any YouTube account, there are a hell of a lot more people that are interested in watching the actual content. Oh, Marlos, come on. Rather than trolling. So I just want to say, every time you hit that like button, guys, every time you put one of my videos on a favourite, it really really does mean the world to me. And just so you know, like, obviously for those of you that follow me on Twitter, every time you hit like on my video or favourite it, I get a tweet telling me that you've favorited my video. And there's nothing better than uploading a video and disappearing for a couple of hours and coming back and seeing like 200 or 300 new interactions on Twitter, and it's all you guys being legends. So I, you know, just want to get that out there. Thanks very much. But now to talk about more pressing matters. Obviously, Team of the Year was today. First things first. Like, I just need to ask, how the fuck was Van Persie not in Team of the Year? How is he not the striker for Team of the Year? It's just ridiculous. They made Rooney a striker, and now, like, I'm a big fan of Rooney, but he's an inconsistent player. I don't think he's done amazingly well this year. Obviously, he scored a goal in the Champions League final, and that's great, but I would put Gomez ahead of Rooney for like striker, but I would clearly put Van Persie in that first spot. I don't think there's anybody that's as good as Van Persie this year. And for that reason, I was just shocked. Like, when I was watching the Ballon d'Or on, was it Eurosport today, and I don't know, I was just shocked. Like, I was watching the defence and I was like, yep, I can understand that defence, perfect. Saw the midfields come out. You know, obviously nothing kind of. I wasn't excited about the midfield. I kind of had a rough idea of who would be there. Then the attack comes out, and of course you're going to have Messi and Ronaldo as the two wingers, and then Rooney as the forward. And I was just like, wow, like, let's have a shot here. You know, like I say, Rooney's a world-class player. He is inconsistent, and I don't know, maybe a lot of people argue that what Van Persie's done this year isn't exceptional, but you know, he scored 35 goals in Premiership calendar year, and that's only ever been completed by one other man in this entire planet, which of course is the amazing Alan Shearer. And I don't know, it's almost like his efforts just completely unnoticed, as we get another train in the background, but that's on the other track, so it's not actually that much of a not a train noise, if you like. Oh, I'll go and make myself. So yeah, but Team of the Year is released. For some bizarre reason, EA Sports released the defenders instantly, literally within minutes of Team of the Year being announced. They were on the market, and we've got Informed PK, Informed Ramos, Informed Alves, and I can't remember for the life of me who the other defender is, which is Vidic, Informed Vidic. So I don't know, like, I could be wrong about PK actually. For some reason I'm having kind of a mental block. But the defenders are insane. Ramos, obviously Alves and Ramos are both right backs, but you know, I guess they just make two right backs and two centre backs. This guy is really playing quite bad. Come on, Sobis. Oh, what? Fucking hell. I was doing a trick there. That's probably why people get angry at me, because like I could have just gone and scored, but no, I tried to do a trick and fail. And oh, what a pass. Not that I actually passed it per se, but oh, that's Marlos with the second goal on his weaker foot. So yeah, the defenders were released, and Dani Alves, as he was in FIFA 11, is just the most insane player I've ever seen. Like, his inform attributes could position him anywhere on the field. If you could manage to get 6 or 7 chemistry with him as a striker, which I'm sure if you played him kind of up front with some Barcelona boys, I don't know if they've got a Brazilian that can play up front really, but I'm sure you could get like 6 or 7 chemistry with Dani Alves, and he would be the most incredible striker ever. 4-star skills, something ridiculous like 98 pace or something like that. You know, you don't need anything more than that. He's got like 80 shooting. You know, it's just insane. I'm sure his long shots and free kicks as well, just amazing. So I'm looking forward to getting a hold of these Team of the Year players, and I will get a hold of them. I will be using them. I don't know how long I'll keep them for. I don't know if I'll even like actually get them for myself, or if I'll just borrow them for a game or something. But I don't know. They look incredibly interesting. And for the attackers, obviously Ronaldo's the only 5-star skiller attacker in Team of the Year. So Team of the Year Ronaldo is going to be somebody who I cannot wait to use. But I don't know, I was just a little shocked that Van Persie wasn't in there. And on the whole Arsenal thing, guys, obviously Henry was back today against Leeds and scored, and it was an emotional moment. You can probably hear in my voice that I'm a little bit hoarse, and that's because I screamed my fucking house down when Henry scored. And not only was it an Henry goal, it was an Henry goal against Leeds, who he scored a ridiculous amount of goals against, but it was a classic Thierry Henry goal. You literally couldn't have scripted it. You know, it is literally just the, you know, his just little finesse finish insides, just inside that far post, beating the keeper. It just rolled back the years, and it was, I don't know, it was emotional for him. It was emotional for any Arsenal fan, for any Premiership fan, you know, any football fan, really, to see someone like as great as him come back onto his old, you know, his old ground, his old club, and just do the business one more time. I don't know, it's just it's a bit amazing, and that is a sexy finish. Something I've been doing recently, guys, when I seem to get in tight positions like this, watch this ball roll that I do from Sobis, right there, boom. As soon as I exit skill moves now in tight positions, I just do the ball roll, because 9 times out of 10 I'm getting free kicks or getting through on goal for the actual skill. So if you guys should perhaps try that. Maybe some of you people already do that. But yes, it's something I've found quite effective in the last sort of 5 or 6 games that I've been playing. I did it by accident after one trick, and that was it basically. I carried on doing it, and all was good. But yeah, so Henry is back at Arsenal. I said in one of my videos I would give anything to see him score again in an Arsenal shirt. You know, I'd rather see Henry score than Arsenal win the Champions League or get in the top 4 of the Premiership. And I was honest, like I would have rather seen that. But now I have seen him score in an Arsenal shirt again, just 9 minutes into his second debut. Obviously, I want him to help us go on and do something amazing now. I want him to help us perhaps knock AC Milan out of the Champions League. He gets to play one leg against AC Milan, so he could be a big impact for us. And I want to see him help us secure some kind of foothold in not the top 4, because he's not going to be at the club long enough to do anything like that. But just to good tackle. Just to do something, you know. Like, I don't know, just secure us, get us into 4th spot with a couple of points lead or something. Obviously, he's just one man, you know, and no one man is good enough to transform any team. I don't care who you are, who you think you are. Like, Barcelona would still be great without Lionel Messi. They wouldn't necessarily be as amazing, but they would still be great. So I'm not expecting, like, just miracles from the guy. You know, he's 35 years old. He's not going to have the impact he would have always had as Arsenal player. And Van Persie's still going to be our #1 striker. You know, Henry said he didn't want to come back to the club and steal any limelight. He didn't want to be any kind of hero or anything. He just wants to come back and play his football for 2 months and then go back to the Major League Soccer. But it was just such an amazing, amazing moment to see him back in an Arsenal shirt. I can't explain it. It's like, for those of you that are, I don't know, Liverpool fans, to see someone, you know, someone like, I don't know, Ian Rush or something back in a Liverpool shirt just for one game, just for one goal, you know. Or for Man United fans, perhaps to see someone like Cantona back in a Man United shirt, you know. It's one of those pieces of football history you can't describe. It's just literally pure emotion. And it's why we love football, you know, for those absolutely incredible emotional moments. So I'm gonna end the Henry subject right there, because otherwise I will just continue waxing lyrical about him for the rest of the game. Also, guys, like I said, Team of the Year is out. Apparently we're going to have the rest of the Team of the Year throughout the week. So for those of you that are interested in coins, let me know, PM me, all that business. God, this guy. And just one thing I need to talk about as well, which I know I talk about every video, or like nigh on every video, and it gets boring for you guys, and it gets boring for me to talk about. And I guess the old adage is, like, it's really weird for me, because I say I hate contained defending, it's unrealistic. One guy today said to me, real defenders use contained defending, real teams do use contained defending, it's not that unrealistic, which I agree. Contained defending is used in real football, it's not that unrealistic, but when somebody does it for 90 minutes, it kind of makes me wonder, you know, imagine, I don't know, I've never like seen someone run down the wing in real life and then seen a defender just stand there in front of him for a good 3 minutes of real life football. However, like, I can't really say shit, because what I do with skills is also incredibly unrealistic. So in the sense that I hate people that use contained defending, people that use contained defending probably standing there saying, what the fuck do you expect from me? You know, using skills is unrealistic too, but you still use them for the full game. So I kind of, you guys are just going to have to accept I hate contained defending. It's one of the biggest things I hate about FIFA. And I'm sure, like, in the sense where loads of people do hate the skills, you know, it's just one thing you have to get on with. It's something I'm going to complain about throughout the entire FIFA 12. So you're just going to have to deal with it. And I know I'm going to get a shitload of hate for basically bitching about contained defending time and time again. But I'm going to have to handle it. And, you know, I could make videos as to why contained defending is ridiculously overpowered. But then, you know, there's so many videos out there about why skill moves are ridiculously overpowered, or why finesse shots are ridiculously overpowered, or, I don't know, anything you like, really. There's just a lot of overpowered stuff out there. So for me to use one piece of overpowered... Oh, ref, come on. For me to use... Oh, what? He's not even going to give that. Crappy referee. Yeah, for me to kind of use one piece of overpowered FIFA stuff and complain about another one is a little bit hypocritical. But if you don't know me by now, guys, you know, I like to complain when I lose. I like to make excuses about why I lose. And just in general, I do not like to lose. So, you know, you sign up to my channel. For those of you that have been around for a long time, you know what I'm like. It's just something that the new guys are going to have to get on board with. And, you know, in the comment section, don't bother saying contained defending is part of the game, blah, 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 blah. I know it is, but I still don't like it. So, yeah, that's kind of just me trying to put knock a head on the subject, you know, to try and... like, for example, in tomorrow's video, if I complain about contained defending again, don't be like, oh my god, it's part of the game, what is your problem, blah, 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 blah. Just be like, oh, here he goes again, Nepo on his fucking contained defending rant, and just let me have my moment of fucking moaning about it. And that's where I'm going to leave it, guys, which is probably a good time to leave it, because we are coming up to the end of the game right now. Oh. And as I say that is the end of the game. So, guys, again, if you want coins, let me know. Marlos with the hat-trick there, So Beast with the goal. This game is fucking unstoppable. This team is unstoppable. If you could hit that like button, it really would mean a lot to me. I appreciate everything you guys do for me. Thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Cheers.